Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Rosie Rosette 2020. Okay, so today was, well yesterday was, whatever, June 5th, 2020. Now I don't know if you guys remember, but I did a video on Beronna Taylor. Yeah, I think that's her name. I don't have my notes, it's over there. Anyway. That's the woman, young lady, 26 years old, who was in her own apartment, okay, in Louisville, Kentucky, in her own apartment, her and her boyfriend. Remember, they were in their apartment, in her apartment, in their apartment, okay? The police came in. They did a warrant, a non-warrant search or something. I personally have never heard of that. Now, excuse me, I've never heard of that. I don't know if they have that in California where I reside, but apparently cops can enter, a dwelling without a warrant. Okay. All right. But can you make sure you have the right address? So they entered the apartment. They were, task force. Boom, boom, boom. I've never had that, but I've seen movies and videos, whatever. So her boyfriend thought that someone was trying to break in. The boyfriend shoots, and I think he got a couple cops. But they ended up killing her, okay? In her own apartment, but they had the wrong address. They had the wrong address. Not only did they have the wrong address, excuse me, it's late at night, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. They arrested the boyfriend. Wait a minute. Yes, they arrested the boyfriend even though it was the wrong address because he was shooting because he thought someone was breaking in, and they were breaking in. See, they all should be liable because I don't understand, how do you get the wrong address? Maybe if you had a warrant, they would have the number, the correct address. But see, this is not the first time that this has happened. Remember I told you, what was that, in South Carolina or North Carolina or something like that? Or was it Ohio? Where the off-duty cop put his foot in the door. Remember, the young man was playing video games or whatever, and there was a slew of people armed with the off-duty sheriff. Yeah. Put his foot in the door and told the mother, because the mother heard, the ruckus or whatever. So she came, and the off-duty sheriff, who was still dressed, told them, oh, I just want to come in and speak to you. No, you ain't coming in nowhere. But anyway, they had the wrong address. Okay, but thank goodness no one died. But in this case, Beronna Taylor, the boyfriend was protecting her, or protecting them from a robber, and he gets arrested, but they killed her. Now, she was an EMT, just gone. She is a frontline essential worker. She was one, and they killed her. How do you get the wrong address? That's one. I can't even remember what I said in the other video, but that's one. That's number one. And then you shoot and kill, that's two. At the wrong address. At the wrong address, okay? I just can't specify that enough. You're at the wrong address. You don't have a warrant. You're shooting, but you're at the wrong address. You don't even have the right people who you're going after. Now, let me tell you, I know you don't need a degree to become a police officer, but is it that they're that ignorant and stupid that they can't read numbers like, on the doors? Doesn't it have 569 or 573? Like, how hard, when you have your guns cocked and you're ready to kill someone on sight, how hard is it to get the number? See, that's what I'm asking. If you can't read a damn number on a door, with your guns cocked. So no one said, oh, this is not the right address. We shouldn't be here. This is not the right number. The number is 573. We're supposed to be at 522. That's not the right number. We can't go in. We're not supposed to go in. I know it had to be one person who thought, this is not the right number. That's why, people ask me, that's a stupid question. No, there's never a stupid question, especially when you got your guns cocked and you're ready to kill. Or were you guys out and just partying and drunk or high? Or what is the excuse? Oh, I'm sorry. We don't know because you know what? They're still free. Yes. The cops have not been persecuted. No. Haven't been processed. Haven't been arrested. No. Excuse me. So, still working. I think they haven't been fired. Okay, I don't know if they've been suspended. I haven't heard anything. I know they're free. They're not fired. So, if they're not fired, they haven't been arrested. So that means that the DA, the mayor, the police chief, they're all co-signing these actions. You see? Now that to me is what makes them liable. Not just the cops that got the wrong address, because they need to take the steps like they did in Minnesota. Fired. If you can't read 573 and you think it's 572 or 522, you don't need to be on the force because you're stupid. That's stupidity. Like 573, 522, but like I said, you don't have a warrant. So you're protecting people, but you can't read. I guess you missed, but it wasn't one of them. I guess they all missed, that time in kindergarten or, from preschool to third grade when you learn how to count. You learn how to read numbers like 573 is not 522. In the police academy, do you teach people how to count, maybe? Or read? Maybe that's not in the academy. Maybe that's a given. Okay, we're going to give it to you. That you assume that people can count. Like, let me see, did I take a COPS test? I think there's an exam that you have to take. Don't you have to count something? Like, 1 gun, 2 gun, 3 guns. Don't you guys have to count bullets or something? Like, how do you guys keep getting addresses wrong? I mean, are you doped up or something? I don't get it. But how has no charges been pressed? No arrest been made? Nothing. So, this girl's birthday was today. Same age as my son. No charges, no arrest. Oh, it's just an investigation. You think? You got some stupid ass cops who can't even read a damn address and there's an FBI investigation. Like, why does the FBI need to come in when it's evident that these stupid... Why does the FBI have to come in? It's an open and shut case. They have the wrong address. Why was the boyfriend even arrested? They had the wrong address. Like, I would like to know, how are they going to deal with this in court? Oh, well, even though, the address was wrong, the fact that the boyfriend shot at the police, that's a crime. Lord, you guys, I just don't understand. Like, so the police chief is just as liable. the mayor, the district attorney, and anybody else, the governor. Everybody should go. Everybody, all of you guys need to be arrested because this is insanity. But this is not the first time and it won't be the last. You're just killing people. But why does the FBI have, this is an open and shut case. The address was wrong. It was wrong. You killed an innocent person. The girl is dead because of you guys. You guys made the mistake. The boyfriend didn't make the mistake. You weren't even at the house. You shouldn't have even been bursting into people's houses. Rest in peace, Breonna Taylor, and DA, FBI, police chief, mayor. Somebody needs to get the chopping block because all of you need to be fired, like immediately, because you guys are covering up, and this is the same thing not the same thing. Well, no, there were cops. There was a cop who killed the boy. And there were cops that killed this girl. And both of them are black. And then there's a cop that killed, George Floyd.